at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the New York Rangers. A couple of the league's original six set to do battle tonight.
Well, that's right, Jim. The Leafs have been a stronger team in recent years, but that doesn't mean too much. The Rangers always seem to raise their game when they're taking on the Leafs.
Now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Sundin won the draw. Here's Sandis Ozolinsh. He passes the puck to Tucker. He intercepts the pass, and he passes it ahead to Shanahan. Now it's passed to Nylander. Shoots the puck. Scores! What a quick start.
A backhand like that is so deceptive. It's almost impossible for the goalie to judge where the puck is headed until it's too late.
This is what their offense is capable of.
If they're going to win this game, that's how they'll do it.
Scored by number 92, Michael Nylander. Assisted
from behind the net.
14,
pass up to Sikora.
Shanahan. And by number
shoots the puck.
3,
Pretty nice glove save by Rakoff. Here's Pavel Kubina. He passes it to Panikarovsky, and he takes it into the neutral zone. Now he just dumps the puck in. And it's... He scores! Jeff O'Neill has knotted this up.
This guy's been a devastating offensive player ever since his days with the Guelph Storm. If he gets a full head of steam going, you better get out of the way so you don't get hurt.
New York isn't able to build on their early lead.
That looks like they might have been a little surprised by that goal.
Scored by number 92, Jeff O'Neill.
Ozolinsh clears it safely away.
Assisted by
and it's touched for icing. He wasn't on his forehand, so that probably allowed the goalie time to get his skate on it. The puck is about to be dropped. Maple Leafs win another faceoff. He scores! Max Sundin!
Watching this guy rack up points, it's easy to see why he's a former first overall pick. Sundin is so slick with the puck and has plenty of weapons to beat a goaltender.
Here's Matt Sundin. Here come the Rangers quickly out of their own zone.
Time!
They bring it over the line. Oh, he scores! Jaromir Jagr has knotted this up.
There is no doubt that Jaromir Jagr is one of the most offensively gifted players this league has ever seen. Man, does this guy know how to score goals.
Cullen won the draw.
Scored by number
Here's Alexander Steen.
Jagr assisted by number 14, Brendan Shanahan. And
taken by New York. Here's Peter Sikora, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. He passes it to Stajan, and he moves it into the attacking zone. Now he passes it to Roosevelt. Cullen. Kolyakovo from behind the net to Steen. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. To Michael Roosevelt. He turns it over. Cullen. Now it's passed ahead to Sundin. Into the slot. Oop, post. That's stopped and he hangs on for a face-off. The ref is signaling for the face-off. Face-off won by Sundin. Here's Darcy Tucker. One-time shot. Here's Matt Sundin to Darcy Tucker. He blocked it. That's a great play. New York will start the breakup. They're into the attacking zone. Here's Brendan Shanahan. Here's Jaromir Jagr, who earlier scored the game-tying goal. About to drop the puck. Face-off won by Immonen. To Tutin. Shoots the puck. Easy stop for Rakebach. Kilger, and he carries it to center. Pass up to Ruchinski. Immonen. He steals the pass. Into the corner he goes. One-time shot. Missed the net. Wellwood. Offside. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to the Maple Leafs. Jagr takes possession of the puck to Nylander, and he carries it into the zone. Shoots the puck. McCabe takes possession. Under 2 minutes to go in the first. To Brian McCabe. Rifles the shot. Lundqvist hangs on for the whistle. They're getting ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Toronto. Ripped hard from the left. Here's Michael Roosevelt looking for his first shot on net. And there goes the horn to end the first period. After 20 minutes of play, we're tied at 2. And it's 2-2 as play gets underway in the second period. The puck is about to be dropped. Maple Leafs win another faceoff. New York grabbed it. Pass up to Jagr. Now he carries it to center. He passes the puck to Nylander. Fires it from beside the net. Passed over to McCabe. Delayed call. Jagr gets called for holding.
And that little play earns him a 2-minute minor.
Toronto will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill on that first unit.
2 minutes.
The penalty killers let one through that time.
Good thing the goalie was sharp.
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. Maple Leafs win another faceoff. Shoots it! Delayed penalty coming up. To Alexei Podakarovsky. To Jeff O'Neill.
He held him up and the official got him for it. Now his team will have to do without his services.
About to drop the puck.
New York Rangers penalty to number 22.
Puck grabbed by Tucker. Shoots it from the slot. Possession is taken by the Maple Leafs. Allison scoops it up. One-timer. He scores! Jason Allison!
Anderson's not a strong skater, but he does have fantastic instincts on offense. And sometimes those instincts are more valuable than having great wheels.
Face-off won by Lindros.
Shoots!
He scores! Eric Lindros!
Eric Lindros is so difficult to contain. He has the strength to keep people at bay and a shot that can beat a goaltender from nearly anywhere on the ice.
Maple Leafs win another face-off. Here's Sandis Oslund. He dumped it in. Lindros. Grabbed by New York to Nylander. The ref indicates a delayed call. Panakarowski will get the gate for holding.
He'll be spending the next 2 minutes in the penalty box.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official because he's not happy about that call. New York is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
Kilger clears it down the ice. White dumps it. Delayed call. Nylander gets called for hooking.
His team will have to get on without him for the next 2 minutes.
It's pretty obvious he's not happy about this call and he's having a word with the official. New York will now face the home team with 4 players.
With the numbers even, it'll be a question of which style of play can dominate.
Shoots the puck. Here's Matt Sundin. Oh, off the crossbar. Cullen, now he takes it to center. Thunder is hit into the boards. Shoots from deep in the slot. Allison, now he moves the puck into the neutral zone. He's into the attacking zone. Lundqvist denies him from behind the net. That's icing. Tom Rennie, the coach of the Rangers, was a Memorial Cup winning coach with the Western Hockey League Kamloops Blazers. The faceoff goes to the Maple Leafs. Quick shot. Cullen takes a shot, hit the man in front of the net. Cullen, Panakarowski exits the penalty box, meaning his team now has a 5-on-4 advantage. He picks off the puck, dumped in by Cullen. Goes behind his net. Nylander sees his penalty expire and jumps back on the ice. Here's Michael Roosevelt. Cullen. Delayed penalty coming up to Nylander. O'Neill will get the gate for hooking.
I think he's a little surprised at getting the 2-minute minor.
New York will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here. Saved by Raycroft.
O'Neill, 2 minutes for obstruction hooking.
We're down to 2 minutes to go in this second period. Snaps the shot. It's blocked. White cleared it out.
In the second period.
Here's Sandis Oslund. He passes the puck to Nylander. He picked it off. Puck is cleared by White. That wraps up the second period with the score 4-2 as we head to the break. Toronto has a 2-goal lead with a pair of unanswered goals as we start the final period.
Jim, they really started to take this game over. Let's see what they do here in the third.
The shots are 11-8 for Toronto. Blistering shot! That's blocked. Wellwood. He cleared it down the ice. The Rangers take possession. That's offside. We're ready for the face-off. Rangers win yet another face-off. To Marty Raczynski. Shoots the post. Shoots. Blocked. It didn't get through. Toronto grabs it. Stajan cleared it down the ice. Kasperitis. Immonen. New York is now 0 for 2 on the power play. He gets called for hooking.
It's good to play with an edge, but if you go too far, you'll get the penalty.
And you can see the coach is having a word with the official about that last call. New York gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. Over to Yager.
Number 10, Alexander Steen. 2 minutes.
It's cleared out by Wellwood. Rakunik takes control. Nylander, and he'll start out to center with some speed. Here's Brendan Shanahan. He's had a good, hard-working blue-collar game. Here's Jaromir Jagr. Shot it! Raycroft turned it away. Kilger, and he clears it out of the zone. Taken by Toronto. To Jaromir Jagr, whose legs are so strong he's almost impossible to knock off the puck. Shot the puck on the slot. Pass up to Nylander. Right in front. Passed ahead to Raczynski. To Kasperitis. New York continues to struggle on the power play. They're now 0 for 3. Offside. Now you talk about great defensemen in this league, and this guy really makes it all happen at the back end.
Jim, he's like a catalyst out there, consistently feeding forwards with breakout passes. And hey, I say he wouldn't hesitate to jump up in the rush.
In behind, Cullen. Now he carries the puck to center. Here's Straka. His hands are dirty. He's had a good hard shot. Steered aside by Raycroft. Here's Panikarovsky. What a gritty performance he's put on. Lindros. Here's Straka. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. Front of the net! And he hangs on for a face-off. There aren't many guys who can skate as fast as this guy.
Yeah, he really does have an amazing set of wheels. The crowd gets excited every time he touches the puck.
The face-off goes to the Maple Leafs. Here's Matt Sundin. He moves it into the attacking zone. Here's Darcy Tucker. His hands are dirty. He's had a good, hard-working game. He dumped it in. From behind the net, Immonen. Here come the Rangers as they move out of their own zone. They're out of their own zone to center. And it's brought in over the line. To Caberlet. Here's a quick shot. Passed ahead to Tutin. Immonen. To Raczynski. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. In front. To Tucker. Down to the final 2 minutes of the third period. Over to Sundin. Now it's passed ahead to McCabe. Immonen shoots the puck. He scores! And they're just about out of time, but trailing by 1.
Some guys like to finesse the puck, but this guy's like a closing pitcher. It's all about the heat.
With Time running down in the third, their lead's been pared back to 1.
And that blows away their margin for error. Any slip now, and it's a brand new game.
Here come the Rangers on the attack again, desperately seeking the tying goal. He's getting called for high sticking.
A dangerous play, and from this angle, it looks even worse.
Hopefully that'll bring the temperature down a few degrees. New York hasn't had any luck on the power play so far in this game, but they'll get a 4th chance here.
Well, they just need a few bounces to go their way. If they stick with it, the goals will come.
We're down to the final minute of the third. Up to Nylander. Now over to Yager. Lundqvist heads to the bench.
They're down by 1, but they think they can get it back.
White clears it. New York takes over. To Nylander.
That's a big-time deke.
Circling the net. To Nylander. One-timed it.
That save could very well seal the deal, Jim.
To Sandis Ozolic. And that's offside.
I love what this guy brings to the rink. He's a fierce competitor, and he's got loads of skill.
Yeah, you have to think it's only a matter of time before this kid's a star. Into the last 10 seconds of the third. White cleared it. Kasparaitis behind the net. Over to Teuton. This thing's over. The Rangers lost this game. 4-3 the final score. After they finish up down at ice level, we'll present the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Dodge reminds you to grab life by the horns. From Toronto, Ontario, I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.